From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, India is a spellbinding mosaic of culture, tradition, languages and an extraordinary mingling civilization. Keeping its age-old culture maintained, today the country is taking huge strides on the path of development. Hello, I'm your host Lipakshi, and today in our episode of My India, we bring you some of the stories that will give a glimpse of our country's diversity. Let's begin the show with the special prayers offered by devotees from across the world to celebrate the festival of Deepdaan in Mathura city of Uttar Pradesh. Celebrated during the Hindu month of Kartik, which is said to be dear to Lord Krishna, prayers were offered to the deity. Take a look.
The month of Kartik is considered to be one of the most auspicious months in Hinduism. Coinciding with the Gregorian months of October and November, major Hindu festivals are celebrated during this time. It is believed in Hinduism that worshipping Lord Vishnu and his avatars during this month bestows blessings. With the onset of this pious month, Krishna devotees from not just India but around the world started thronging Krishna temples in Mathura city of Uttar Pradesh to celebrate the festival of Deepdaan, that is lighting of lamps to honor the deity.
इसी महीना स्पेशल चल रहा है, कार्तिक का मंथ है। इसी मंथ को दामोदर मास भी कहा जाता है। और कार्तिक महीने में विशेष करके दीपदान का व्यवस्था किया जाता है, जो कि एक दीपदान करने से लाखों माने पूरे साल का दीपदान का फल मिलता है।
Devotees from across the world, including those from Russia, China and the United States, clad in saffron attires, were seen dipped in festive spirit as they chanted Hare Krishna in the temple premises. People donned sandalwood tilaks on their foreheads and offered candles, diyas and incense sticks to the deities. Devotees sang religious hymns and danced to the beat of drums as a mark of devotion towards Krishna. It was quite a sight to see the temple premises lit with 100 diyas, as all the devotees were full of faith and fervor for Lord Krishna.
दीपदान का बताया गया है कि सबसे पहला दीपदान यशोदा मैया ने किया था भगवान का, जब भगवान ने ओखल से उनको बांधा था और भगवान जब गिरे थे तो भगवान ने यशोदा मैया ने उनको दीप दिखा के सबसे पहले दीपदान उन्होंने किया। यशोदा मैया ने दीप दिखाया और देखा कि भगवान को कहीं चोट तो नहीं लगी, तो तब से ये दीपदान शुरू हुआ है। और जो भी कार्तिक के महीने में दीपदान करता है उसको कितने हजारों साल के उसके पाप खत्म हो जाते हैं। तो बहुत ये महत्वपूर्ण है दीपदान करना।
Lord Krishna is worshipped as the 8th incarnation of Vishnu, the Hindu god of preservation. According to Hindu texts, Lord Krishna took birth in human form to kill Kansa, demon king of Mathura city and maternal uncle of Lord Krishna.
India is a country where Sufism has not just flourished but has also become a way of integrating different religious communities. Even today, the teachings of these saints inform the lives of people, and this was very well reflected during the special prayers at the shrine of Saint Hazrat Qutubuddin Shah Rizaldar, where people of all faiths assemble to seek the blessings of the holy saint.
Situated in the Ranchi city of Jharkhand, the shrine of Hazrat Qutubuddin Shah Rizaldar has been serving as a cynosure of religious harmony for generations. Regarded as one of the greatest Sufi saints, Hazrat Qutubuddin Shah throughout his life spread the message of Sufism and peace. Recently, the 215th death anniversary or Urs of the Sufi saint was celebrated at the shrine, which was attended by people of all religious communities.
सभी धर्म के लोग आते हैं यहाँ, ऐसा कोई भेदभाव नहीं है। हिंदू, मुस्लिम, सिख, ईसाई सभी कोई आते हैं मन्नत लेके। सभी धर्मों का मन्नत यहाँ पर पूरा होता है। हम लोग करीब 90 साल से दुकान है, ये मेरे नाना का है और कमेटी और हम लोग के बीच बहुत अच्छा तालमेल बना हुआ है। यहाँ कोई ऐसा भेदभाव नहीं है कि वो हिंदू है या वो मुसलमान है। यहाँ बाबा का दरबार 24 घंटा खुला रहता है, कभी भी आइए जाइए। जायरीन के लिए यहाँ जितने भी कमेटी के सदस्य हैं सब कोई खड़ा रहते हैं उसका खिदमत के लिए।
Coming from far and wide, people of all religious communities attended the special prayers to seek the blessings of the saint. It is believed that the saint fulfills the wishes of all and nobody returns empty-handed from here.
हम यहाँ 15 साल से आ रहे हैं, 15-16 साल से, और हम आते ही रहते हैं, है ना। मतलब जब मन करता है तो आ जाते हैं, ऐसे में बराबर नहीं आते, मगर जब मेरा मन करता है तो आ जाते हैं। क्या सोच के आते हैं? बस जो भी सोचते हैं मनोकामना पूरा हो जाता है। जो भी सोचते हैं मनोकामना पूरा होता है, आशा मेरा पूरा यहाँ से रहता है। नहीं, कोई फर्क नहीं, हम अच्छा लगता है यहाँ तो आते हैं तो बहुत शांति महसूस भी होता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है। आते हैं तो कुछ पल के लिए अच्छा लगता है।
Since ages, the Sufi saints like Hazrat Qutubuddin Shah Risaldar have propagated the message of spiritualism and harmony in our country, and their teachings are still playing a significant role in strengthening the thread of secularism.
And now a roundup of some of the major stories that made news recently.
Indian consumers are lapping up everything from cars, houses and television sets to travel and jewelry in the festive season that began last month, according to early data giving a fillip to the growth prospects despite economic gloom elsewhere in the world. Online and offline sales during the Hindu festival period starting in the last week of September and lasting until early November are estimated to cross $27 billion, almost double the amount in the same pre-COVID period in 2019 and nearly 25% higher than last year, according to industry estimates. The sales would include nearly $15.2 billion offline sales compared to about $8.5 billion in 2019, according to the Confederation of All India Traders.
लोग तो दिल से बाहर निकले हैं और ज्वेलरी का रेट्स भी, गोल्ड का रेट अभी 50,000 के रेंज में है, तो लोगों के मन में 50,000 का रेट एक लगभग बॉटम आ गया है कि इससे नीचे जाएगा तो इट्स अ बाइंग अपॉर्चुनिटी। तो 50 के आसपास रहने से लोगों में उत्साह है और फेस्टिवल में हमारे कल्चर में ही सोना है, तो लोग फेस्टिवल में, दशहरा में, दिवाली में खरीदारी करते हैं।
Retail sales always peak during October-November when the nation of 1.4 billion celebrates the major festivals of Dasara and Diwali. It's also an auspicious time of the year to get married according to Hindu beliefs. The Defence Ministry of India organized an expo displaying new defence missiles, launchers and loitering munitions in western Gujarat state. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh attended the first day of the two-day event in the twin cities of Gandhinagar and Ahmedabad, where the flagship event Manthan of the IDEX Innovations for Defence Excellence was held.
जैसा कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि IDEX भारत को सेल्फ रिलायंट और सेल्फ सफिशिएंट बनाने की दिशा में एक महत्वपूर्ण इनिशिएटिव में से एक है। यह इनिशिएटिव भारत के उभरते हुए एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को एक प्लेटफॉर्म प्रदान करता है। इसके माध्यम से एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को आर्थिक रूप से सहयोग प्रदान किया जाता है, जिससे वे स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट टेक्नोलॉजी डेवलप करने की दिशा में तेजी से आगे बढ़ सकते हैं।
Loitering munition Nagastra 2 and rocket system Pinaki were some of the weapons showcased at the Defence Expo. The expo was followed by an air show where the defence personnel flew smoke-emitting helicopters, making patterns in the sky. Defence Expo 2022 celebrated the 12th edition of the annual event, which aims to promote entrepreneurship in the field of defence innovations.
Communal harmony is the hallmark of any democracy, and world's largest democracy, India, has very well maintained its status of a multicultural, harmonious nation. Years ago, a Muslim man had donated his land for the construction of a Lakshmi Narayan temple in Bareilly city of Uttar Pradesh, which still stands tall as a symbol of religious harmony.
The world has remained awestruck by India's ability to become a home to a number of different religions, ethnicities and castes. For years, different religions have not just resided peacefully on this land, but have also been performing acts of kindness for their fellow religions that continue to inspire people even today. One such example is that of the Lakshmi Narayan Temple of Bareilly, known as the Chunna Temple among locals as it is constructed on the land donated by a Muslim man named Fazl ul Rahman or Chunna Miya.
कटरा मान्य में जो ये मंदिर है बहुत ही प्रसिद्ध मंदिर है और बहुत दूर से लोग यहाँ आते हैं। फजल उर रहमान जी जो हैं उस चुन्ना मियाँ उन्होंने इस मंदिर के लिए ज़मीन तो दी ही थी, साथ में उन्होंने यहाँ उस समय पैसे भी दिए और सबसे बड़ा काम ये था कि उन्होंने इस मंदिर जब बनना शुरू हो रहा था तो उन्होंने उसमें सेवा भी करी। मंदिर के जब निर्माण हो रहा था उन्होंने सेवा भी करी और इस मंदिर का जब उद्घाटन हुआ तब देश के प्रथम राष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर राजेंद्र प्रसाद जी ने इसका उद्घाटन करने वो यहाँ आए थे। और पूरे बरेली में की अगर हम बात करें तो बरेली के अलावा पूरे देश के अंदर एक सामुदायिक सौहार्द की अगर बात करेंगे तो ये मंदिर उसकी बहुत बड़ी मिसाल है।
Around 55 years ago, Fazl ul Rahman, a resident of Bareilly, donated his land for the construction of this temple. Not only did he give his land, but also donated money and worked during its construction as a symbol of brotherhood between the two communities. Even after years, people remember his act of kindness and praise him for spreading the message of harmony.
ये सेवार्थ हैं, अपनी अपनी जो जैसी सेवा करता है। हाँ, उन्होंने सहयोग किया। लक्ष्मी नारायण मंदिर हैं जहाँ खड़े हैं जिस ज़मीन पे, वो ज़मीन उन्हीं की थी। उन्होंने ये चुन्ना मियाँ फजल उर रहमान चुन्ना मियाँ तो उन्होंने दान में दिया था।
It is due to examples like these, India stands as an undefeatable example of brotherhood and religious harmony around the world.
Well, sandalwood has always been of great religious and artistic importance in India. Artisans have been using sandalwood for carving for centuries. The beauty of sandalwood art pieces is a treat to the human eye. Recently, Kamlesh Jangid, a national award-winning sandalwood miniature artist, has carved a sandalwood statue worth 1 crore rupees. Take a look.
Sandalwood carving is an ancient tradition that has been part of Indian culture and finds its mention in ancient texts as well. The hub of this ancient art form is the western state of Rajasthan, which is not only famous for its scenic beauty, but also for its exotic art and craft industry. In Jaipur city, national award-winning sandalwood miniature artist Kamlesh Jangid meticulously carved women of sandalwood worth rupees 1 crore.
वो चंदन की महिला मैंने बनाई है, वो 3.5 फीट की है। उसमें 7 साल लगे थे मुझे बनाने में, एक एक चीज़ बनाने में। उसकी चुनरी पूरी हवा से हिलती है, उसमें 11 खिड़कियाँ खुलती है जिसमें मैंने राजस्थान के जितने भी वीर वीरांगनाएँ हैं उनकी गाथाएँ बनाई है। जैसे हाडी रानी हो गया, हल्दी घाटी का युद्ध हो गया, पन्ना धाय का हो गया, पद्मिनी का जोहर हो गया। तो ये चीज़ें मैंने उसमें दिखाई है सारी।
This artwork was kept on display at the National Handicrafts Fair, which was organized in Jaipur. It took 7 years for Jangid to complete this masterpiece. The artwork weighs around 80 kilograms and the veil in this statue is made by sandalwood thread which moves with the wind. Kamlesh Jangid is the 4th generation of his family carrying forward this ancient art form.
मैं बचपन से काम करता आ रहा हूँ, इसमें 6 साल का था जब से मैं काम कर रहा हूँ। मेरे को 9 साल के अंदर डिस्ट्रिक्ट अवार्ड मिला था, 10वीं साल मेरे को स्टेट मिला, 21 साल की एज में मेरे को नेशनल अवार्ड मिला इसी कला की बदौलत। और मैंने ये मेरे बुज़ुर्गों से सीखी है, मेरे पुरखों से सीखी है। 4थी पीढ़ी है इस कला में मेरे को, और 5वीं पीढ़ी यानी मेरी बेटी है वो भी इस कला को सीख रही है।
Kamlesh Jangid has been doing sandalwood carving since he was 9 years old. His family has been a recipient of a total of 11 national awards for contributing to this art form.
And at the end, we bring you a few short stories about the recent developments and happenings from around the world in our section of World in Focus.
While other cities spare on street lighting and even cancel Christmas markets, residents in Prague were able to enjoy a bright highlight as the city's landmarks were illuminated with lights and lasers for this year's Signal Festival. The festival aims to bring spectators modern art and new technology, with the city serving as a canvas according to organizers.
So, I'm from Croatia, first time here and we enjoy it and we would like to see more and we're going for more.
Prague's Signal Festival brings modern art and new technology to the wider public and professionals, attracts thousands of visitors annually to open-air installations around the historical city. The event went through a 2-year break because of the COVID-19 pandemic and resumed in 2021. With tourism coming to a standstill during the pandemic, Japan's tourism industry was no exception. Organized with a motive to revive tourism in the island country, a Tourism Expo Japan 2022 was held in Tokyo after 4 years' break. At the expo, major players from the tourism industry along with Japanese authorities set up booths and invited tourists to the country. Okinawa is a popular tourist destination. Tourists visit Okinawa to see the beautiful ocean and mountains and taste unique food. Okinawa Prefecture is promoting Okinawa Karate as a new way to attract tourists, along with spreading awareness regarding the origin of karate in Okinawa.
沖縄は空手発祥の地なんですね。なので、もともとこの小さい100万前後ぐらいしかいない県民が、小さな島から世界中に空手が広まって、で世界中に今1億3000万人空手愛好家がいると言われてるんですね。その1億3000万人の方々にぜひ沖縄のそれぞれがもういろんな流派には分かれてるんですけれども、その元が沖縄だということをまずは知っていただきたいと。でその本場の沖縄、空手発祥地の沖縄がどんなものなのかということを体験していただきたいということで沖縄に来てもらって実際それを肌で感じてもらいたいというのが我々が考えているところです。
Japan has significantly eased entry from foreign countries due to the reduction of coronavirus cases. Using the UAE's desert as a testing ground, an ag-tech startup creates a natural clay liquid nearly as thin as water to turn dry lands into green landscapes. At a mobile site in the city of Al Ain, Desert Control produces its patented liquid natural clay LNC formulation, which consists of clay processed into a liquid compound that will then be applied to a desert sand. After 12 years of research, Desert Control's clay-rich soil treatment proved to improve soil health and crop yields by retaining water and resisting drought.
The fact that agriculture and the landscape and such is using up a lot of the water that's here, and the price for getting new water is high through desalination, both in terms of cost and carbon footprint. So there are good drivers in place to drive down the water consumption. And that can be a big driver. Then we're also focusing on the food security aspect, not just from water, but the yields of the crops, the soil health, getting a more healthy and sustainable agriculture method.
Vowing to make the earth green again and to revolutionize the war against desertification, the startup said that LNC treatment reduced water consumption by 47%. The UAE has always been naturally burdened with dry soil and hot weather, which combined cause sand and dust storms. The effects of climate change combined with a growing population and economy diversifying into tourism and other areas have pushed up the demand for water in the UAE, which has relied on expensive desalination plants that make use of seawater. Japan's coffee culture is very popular throughout the world. To promote the same, the SCAJ, World Specialty Coffee Conference and Exhibition 2022 was held in Tokyo. It is Asia's largest coffee trade fair. The theme of the conference was "Come, join the specialty coffee community." Different high-quality coffee beans along with state-of-the-art machines from around the world were displayed there.
甘さとそのクリーンカップさですね、カップの綺麗さを出すためにやってます。
リラックスタイムにゆっくり気分を落ち着かせられる時間を作る大事なものだと思っています。一流の方が入れていただいているので、すごい味わい深くて楽しいシーンでした。
Japan's coffee market has exponentially grown and is gaining attention from across the globe.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Your comments and suggestions are important to us. Do give us your feedback at myindia@aniin.com. I'm your host Lipakshi, and it's goodbye from the entire production team.